Lovely works of art there, and the women really do need all the support they can get because they juggle many things at once. And I'm not saying the men don't, but hey, look on the bright side. Emmanuel celebrated the gender last week, so let's call it even and encourage women in the arts. Still to come on the show, another group of artists decide to interrogate society with their pieces. That's after we see what you sent on our online platform.
And these are your works of art for this week. We'll begin with this work of art from Ayodele Shalom. She calls it Itaiga. She says she did it with Schneider pens. She says the whole concept of the work is the ability to trust your intuition. The colors are wild, but she used them anyway, ignoring the rules and just going with the flow. So you see the tiger in the work, and she says it's that time to roar. Olufemi Adedeji has this one titled Goddess, done with paper and pencil. It's a black and white concept. He says, I did this then. Victor Oledibe has this one. It's a photography. At least some fresh air here. Break away from the paintings we've been receiving. He calls it Races. Then Dari Popola has two of them. The first one is Market. It's oil paint on canvas. While the next is Where is Your True Love? Done with oil paint on canvas. Then Steve Aka has this rural landscape with a farmhouse. He says he used a lot of sketches in this work of art and it's done with new media. Chisom Okeke has this one she calls Spiritual Chart. It's a little girl, very cute little girl I must say, and is done with bead on board. Timothy Ujandanye has this one he calls Okoyong. It talks about the title, The Queen of Okoyong. This piece attempts to reconstruct the vintage image of Mary Slessor, who served in the swamps of Okoyong at a time when multiple births were considered a curse. Defying the odds, she braced the challenges of a difficult terrain and a lot of mosquitoes, choosing to live as an outcast in the evil forest where twins were being abandoned to die. Of course, all that is in the history books, but she is being remembered by Timothy today with his oil pastel on embossed paper. Ayodele Shalom has this one. She calls it Many Faces. She believes that this piece represents the different aspects of man. Sometimes it could be creative, deep, jealous, deceptive, and utterly stupid. But through it all, it just shows that they are human after all, the different sides of man. And those are your works of art for this week. We do encourage you to keep them coming.